Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ezeliora Godsfavour, and in this video, I'll show you how to upload your data analytics project to GitHub. If you're looking to build a strong portfolio, this is one of the ways to present your work professionally and share it online. It doesn't matter whether your project is in Excel format, is in Excel, Python, Power BI, or you used any tool at all. The process is still the same. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have um, a GitHub account. You just type GitHub sign up, and the first link that pops up sends you to the page on GitHub where you can create an account. I already have an account, and I already signed into my account. Now, once you are on your overview page, the first thing you want to do is click on repositories. Now, clicking on repositories will take you to the repository page where you have your different projects. Yours might be empty. Here I have my different projects because I've uploaded my project to GitHub. Now you want to you want to find your new button. Now once you click on new, it's going to open up a page where you can create your new repository. Now on this page, this is where you are going to give your repository a name. Now you want to give it a name that describes your project. The name can be anything, but I would advise you use a name that describes your project. Here, I'm going to use Adidas Sales Analysis. This is optional, but here, this is basically them asking you to describe your repository. There is a word limit on this description. You can see 350 characters. So you want to make sure that your description is very short. So I'm going to say analysis of Adidas sales data. Sorry. Sales data to uncover trends. Now I'm going to scroll down. They're going to ask me if I want to add a readme. I'm going to check this to say yes. I'm going to turn on the button because I want a readme. Then I'll click on create repository. Now once you are done, it's going to create your repository for you. Now it has created your repository for you. You can see your Adidas sales analysis, the name of your repository, and you can see the description you give it. Now, if you forgot to give it a description, you can simply, or you made a mistake while you were describing your project, you can simply click on this settings icon and add your description here. You can also add a website. It can be a link to the live, it can be a live link where users can interact with your project or anything you like. Then you click on save changes once you are done. Once you are done, you get this notification that your repository details has been saved. You might want to close it. This is where we upload our project. You click on this add file here, there's a drop down. Then you click on upload files. Once you click on upload files, it opens up this page. So you can either drag your project to the repository or you choose your files. Now clicking on this will take you to your file manager. Now before we do this, I would like to show you the project I want to upload to GitHub. Now this is my Excel project. This is what the project looks like. And inside my folder, I also have a screenshot of my dashboard, what my dashboard looks like. Now I can simply Control A and drag it here, or I can just click on choose files. Now you see that it is uploading one of two files. So the first one is uploading. And you can also see once it is done uploading. So we have the first one is complete and the second one is complete. So Once it is like this, just know that it is done uploading. You want to click on commit changes. Now you can add a description. This is optional. You can say I uploaded my project and you click on commit changes. Now once you click on commit changes, you can see my the screenshot of my dashboard here, and I just did right click to open on a new tab. You can also see my Excel file here. Now this is what the screenshot I uploaded looks like. This is another important part, how to format our README. So by default, it's going to, on your README, you're going to have the title of your repository and the description. You gave it here. Now we want to edit it. I'm going to click on this pencil icon that has, once you click on it, you can see edit file. So it's going to open up my edit area. Once it opens it up here, we can now edit my README. Now, README files are the first thing people see when they open your project. Now, they're usually written in a simple formatting language called the Markdown. With Markdown, you can add heading, bullet points, link, even images. In this tutorial, we're going to be adding this image here. I also I'm going to add the links on how to format the README. I will leave the link to the official GitHub documentation in the description below. Having a well-formatted README shows the people reading it that you care about presentation. So this is the content of my README. This is the content I want to add to my README. And I also have a basic structure for a data analytics project README. Now, this is the most basic structure for your README, for a data analytics project README. Now, you want to make sure you add your project title, a visual of your dashboard or results, project overview, tools used, insights, recommendation, and link to a comprehensive report. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to add is my project title. So I'm going to click on Adidas Sales Analysis. I'm going to remove this hyphen. Now I want to add a visual of my dashboard, the screenshot I uploaded. So I'm going to remove this. Now to add an image to your README, you're going to start with an exclamation mark, square brackets, and the round brackets. Now, inside the square bracket, you want to describe the image you're trying to add. So let's say it's a screenshot of my dashboard. Okay, it can be anything. Now, inside this round brackets, I'm going to go back to remember when I opened my image on a new tab? Now I'm going to copy this link. I'll do Control A to copy all, then I'll Control C to copy. I'm going to paste it inside my round bracket. Now GitHub has this option where you can preview what you are writing. So I'm going to click on preview. Now once I click on preview, you can see my title and you can see my the dashboard here. So that is how you add image on your README. Now the next thing I want to add is an overview. So I'm going to copy this here, Control C, and I'm going to paste it here. Now, because I want this, if I preview, you're going to see that it is in, I want it to be see, you can see the way here on the same line, but I want it on a separate line. So I'm going to go back to my edit and I'm going to put two hashtags here to make this one heading. Now, this one with one hashtag is going to make this one very bold. Why this one with double hashtag? It's going to make this one some sort of make it look like a subheading. Now, once I click on this, it's going to show me that this is now a subheading. Now, the next thing I want to add is my tools used. I'm going to copy this, go back to my edit. I'm going to put two hashtags here because this so that this looks like a subheading. Now I want to make this one very bold. So I'm going to surround it with asterisks. So once I preview, it's going to make it bold. So you can see that the Excel here is looking bold. Now the next thing I want to add here is my key insights. Now I'm going to format it. I'll add two hashtags to make this look like a subheading. I'm going to surround this with asterisks. I'm going to do the same for this part here. Now that we are done here, it's also going to be the same thing for my recommendation. So I'm going to just skip the recommendation, add the recommendation. I'm going to skip to the part where I add a link to my full reports on Medium. So I already copied the link I want to add. So I'm going to come here and say link to, I'm going to surround my text with this bracket here. I'm going to say link to my comprehensive documentation or report. Here I'm going to open my round bracket and I'm going to paste the link there. Now once we review, I'm going to get something like this. Okay. Now you can see that the link is here, but I want it on a separate line. So I can just come here and put like 5 hashtags in front. So you can see that it's on a separate line. Now, once we are done, I can decide to add bullet points to these 3 here. So I'm going to click on edit and I'll just add dash here, hyphen. Now put this in front of this. And once I preview, it's going to be in bullet points. Now you can see that we now have them in bullet points. So this is a very simple readme you can add. Now once I click on this, it's going to take me, you can see my Medium reports at the bottom here. So it means this link is working and it gives you this link icon here. Now once we are done, I'm going to click on commit changes. Once I commit my changes, you can add a description here. This is optional. You can say added readme file. Once I commit, I'm going to get so you see it is loading. So once I'm done, I can just click on this. So it takes me to the repository here. Because from here you can see that we are in the readme, but I want to be directly inside the repository. So I'm going to click on this. So you can see that It has taken me to my repository. So it's still loading, but this is what my repository is going to look like after it is done loading. So here you can see the dashboard, you can see the README, you can see that it was updated 2 minutes ago. You can see what my README looks like. So if I scroll down, this is what anybody that I share this link to, if I copy this link and I give it to somebody, this is the first thing they are going to see when they come to my page, my repository. So this brings us to the end of this video. In this video, you've learned how to create a GitHub repository, how to upload files, how to write a simple README that explains your work. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more data analysis tutorial. Thank you.